Hello, everybody. Welcome to APOC Chromatic Unlimited. We are playing Monster of the Week today, a fundraiser to raise money for our friend Andrew, who needs help remaining housed. It's there's going to be a command and there's going to be a Twitch command that will a link to donate. And how about our players introduce themselves? Let's start with Ryan.
Y'all. Ryan is my team. Uh, playing Alpha City Expert.
Okay, Lily, y- you're muted.
Oh,
You're
you're muted.
muted.
Hi, I'll start that again. I'm Lily. I'm Lily. I'll be described in the chat, but I'm also known as Elise on Life and other places. My pronouns are they, she, and I will be playing Aurora, whose pronouns are they, he. The searcher playbook.
Um, Ekchen,
Oh, hi, I'm Emily or Eggjan. I'm playing Jasper Huang the Wrong. Both of us, pronouns she, they. Yeah.
Avi,
Oh my gosh, hi. I'm Vin at VinVoxVA on all the socials except Blue Sky, that is Vinvox.com, which is also my website. I'm a voice actor and tabletop performer, and tonight I'll be playing Max Damage, the Flake, pronouns he, any.
and that leaves me. I'm Janie. I am your keeper tonight, and I am a she, they pronouns, and will be just kind of telling the story and letting these investigators investigate this mystery that needs investigating.
I said
It's,
investigate like a lot of times.
yes, I did. You all are going to be doing some investigatory work. Today's investigation will be at a wonderful hole in the wall restaurant. It's called Adam's Adventures. The outside of the building is made of. It's in a shopping center, and it's made of faded brick. The sign, it once lit up and said Adam's Adventures, but right now it just says um, Dam's Adventures because the A has blown out. It kind of flickers. It does flicker sometimes, but most of the time it's DAM's Adventures. Um, Inside of it, you see a aging animatronic figure. It's got purple fur and lots of teeth, and it has a big name tag that says Adam. There's a lot of tables, the old booths that they're made of some kind of really ugly orange pleather. I don't say vinyl because this is like the old school stuff that's cracked and somebody's duct tape over bits and pieces of it. And the booths are all really, really old. And there's normally there's people working there, that are a friendly crowd of people. There's a counter where like there's like a diner kind of area with a counter where people can eat. They don't have to deal with the games. There's some old arcade games over there in the back. I'm like pointing like you can see it. And there's a stage where the animatronics just kind of play their music, or sometimes people will get up there and dance. It's usually a really fun place to go, but today it is actually kind of quiet. And this is where you all come in. Why have you come to Adam's Adventures on this unusually quiet early afternoon. Um,
This
so
might be the
what?
most mundane out of all the
Yeah.
reasons. Really not the true reason that we're here, but after I was unjustly fired, I was not given the opportunity to clean out my employee log. I'd like to retrieve some.
Okay. Yes. Your character's name is why didn't I write that down?
Jasper,
Jasper. Jasper was fired, like no notice, just got a phone call and said that you don't need to come in.
I left my best flannel in that locker. I would like it back. And maybe my last paycheck? That would be cool.
So you are able to get in the building because they're open for business. There's nobody having, eating there right now, or usually there's at least some small kids or someone's getting some food, but there's nobody in there right now. You can go back to the break room if you want to to see if you can get your stuff out of your locker. Is anybody with Jasper?
I think Aurora kind of walks in as Jasper is disappearing into the you know doorway that leads to the back room. Um, and Aurora is not there for food, but is like a little bit hungry. Um, thinks that this is a good place to eat, um, not his own thought. But he has been told by a somewhat reliable source that there may be something weird happening here. And so that's why he has showed up.
Okay, I will say this now, Jasper, when you walk into the break room, you notice the lockers are gone. It is now just white, painted white and gray, and there's two rows of long tables, like the cafeteria tables that we sat at in the school. There's like two rows of those cafeteria tables. There's no microwave. There's nothing but those two tables and a time clock.
Did they just throw it away or something? I'm going to find my locker. I'm not giving up.
Oh, okay, first I'm going to say, um, if someone donates, I will give you a reroll, but you can investigate a mystery. Figure out where is your locker? Where's your flannel?
I'll go
Why does
bet.
this locker room look like a sad gray and white nightmare?
Should I do that?
Yes, investigate a mystery.
Okay. That's 2d6, right?
Yes.
Alright.
Plus,
8 plus sharp. I have
yes.
-1 sharp.
Well, it's okay.
So 7? 7?
Okay, you get one question with 7.
Alright.
Do you need me to read the list of questions or do you have them?
I'm reading them. Uh, where did it go? That's a great one for me right now. Where did it go?
Okay, so you can see that the back the back door, you can kind of see where there is a pile of everything that was in the break room, all of the signs, like you see a poster with a little cat on it that says hang in there, and they just tossed it out. You see the lockers, you see all the old tables, the old microwave, the coffee maker, all of that stuff has just been tossed into the dumpster.
Okay. before I do the classic horror movie trope of like splitting up and going by myself, stall.
So, so let's go back inside. You said you were getting something to eat?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's exactly what Aurora is ordering. I feel like they probably have some like weird um names uh for their um like meal things.
Right, they
But I
only
think
have 4 meal options right now, and they're
mhm.
all, like, pizza and soda.
Okay. Um, then Aurora is gonna be super basic and order two slices of cheese pizza and a Coke.
So that is called the double special. That
Okay.
sounds really terrible. And
I'll have the
that is
double
twenty one ninety
special.
nine,
Okay.
and there are no free refills.
No free refills.
No, refills are or 5.99.
Bro.
Huh. Okay. I mean, yeah, someone's hungry, so I guess I gotta deal with that. Someone who doesn't make money, like, you know, maybe if this person had a job, then it would be helpful that I have to eat all this food. But I'm not even sure why I'm word vomiting over you. Can you just give me the double double? Thanks.
There's like a conveyor thing that puts a plate in front of you, and it is two kind of sad looking slices of pizza. And
This looks
the paper drink cup with the paper straw. And the pizza, um it looks like they tried to be artistic and arrange it, but it's just
mhm,
one slice on top of the other with a
mhm.
little tiny bit of Parmesan cheese sprinkled.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Thank you so much.
But you don't see anybody, like, when you do the order, it's just kind of, it's put on the
Just kind
belt
of
to you.
slides out on a conveyor belt.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I think Aurora sort of like leans over the counter, like trying to see is there like somebody in the back or like is there somebody like hiding underneath the counter to make this like magic like like is that part of their shtick that the food just kind of comes out um and kind of is like thanks.
You're gonna have to investigate a mystery for that. And again,
Oh,
if I can see that somebody donates, you can get a reroll if you don't do so well.
right. Okay, investigate a mystery. Okay. Let's see what we got. That is a 6.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Yeah.
You can also
It's
use
not
a
I mean,
luck, or you could just, enjoy your pizza.
uh I think I mean Aurora has planned to be here for a few days. Like he didn't really expect that he was gonna solve a mystery in like the first hour that he was here, and definitely not at this weirdo like um kids place a food situation. So he's kind of like a gives like another like head nod and then takes the tray and goes and sits down at a table where he can see both the front counter and the door if like anybody comes in the door.
Okay. that's great. Um, you don't see anybody, you don't see any people at the counter, which is not
Like,
very.
does this place sound empty? Like, you know how when you're like in a place and you can tell like there's no one really around, and like aside from Aurora seeing Jasper, who he doesn't know is called Jasper, disappear into the back room. Does it feel like there's actually really anyone else here?
No, it's actually kind of, I think it's kind of spooky because you can see where kids have played in the past
Mm-hmm.
and it's just quiet. Like there's the games aren't, I would say some of them aren't even plugged in.
Hmm.
It's like you can see some of them flash. Um, the booths are colorful. This place is meant to be lively. It's meant to have, to hear too many kids shrieking. It's meant to,
Right.
you know,
Right.
the booths are meant to be sticky. Instead, they're like super, super clean. There's
Which is
nobody
is
spilling soda.
absolutely like that's totally a red flag.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of rundown kids pizza place actually has clean booths? I don't know about that. Um, I think Aurora's gonna actually finish eating and then go try to go through that door that Jasper disappeared into.
Yeah, nobody's gonna stop you because they haven't been programmed to stop you yet. They don't know it's a problem.
Okay.
So you're able to get back there and you can see the same gray and white empty room except for the time clock and the two rows of cafeteria tables, and the back door is, I want to say it's probably open, and you can see the dumpster, with the all of the actual employee stuff thrown out into it.
Um, hello? Jasper is going to, I mean, Jasper, sorry, Aurora is going to try to get Jasper's attention. Hello? Hello?
Hey,
Feel like I
sorry.
saw someone. Oh, hi, hi, hi. I mean,
Do you?
I'm like a customer. Uh,
Oh, sorry. I don't work here anymore.
oh, okay. I mean, when you worked here, did other people work here?
Oh yeah, of course. There was a whole team.
'Cause, like, I ordered some food, and, I mean, the food was subpar, like, you definitely need a new, cook, but I wasn't even sure there was a cook. It feels like the food just kind of showed up by magic on the conveyor belts, and no one was there.
That does not sound like the Adams I know.
Right. Um, how long ago did you work here?
Um, until we got bought out.
And when was that? Like,
Wait, Janie, how long ago was it? I don't remember.
A couple of weeks ago.
4 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so about like a month and change. Like about a month, right? That's how long a month is?
um, yeah, 4 4 weeks. I don't know why I said like I had to think about it. 4 weeks is in fact a month. Oh, okay. So it's been a while since you've been here, so you don't really know like what the situation is.
No, everyone I know got fired at the same time, so I don't know
Hmm.
who they replaced us with, but fuck those guys.
Yeah, I guess normally I'd be like, yeah, fuck those guys too, but like I'm not sure there are any guys.
How would pizza just show up? I don't understand.
I don't know. I mean, like I just kind of leaned over the counter and it felt like there was just no one there, no one around. Do you
Oh, we can go
want
check.
to go like check out the kitchen with me? I know this should be like just employees like area, and I know that there's probably some kind of, I don't know, OSHA violation or something like that if I come back there. But like can I come back there?
I mean, they're not my boss anymore, so I don't see why not.
Okay. Let's go check out the kitchen. Why not? I've had this feeling that there's something weird going on.
Okay, as you two go back to the kitchen, let's find out what Alvin is doing.
Yeah, Alvin comes in with his oh, Alvin's probably about 5'10", mostly gray hair, wearing a blue jumpsuit. Um, and anytime you see him, he's usually got his thermos on his hip in like a almost a holster. He's usually carrying his toolbox, which is on wheels, and he's usually seen carting that around as he comes in. Doesn't see anybody anywhere. I don't think they're closed. Says watch. He sees the plate of food that's probably still sitting at the table.
Oh, Janie, you're muted.
You know what? That was the mystery doing that. You go in there, it is empty. You have the counter and again the table with the food on it, and it's eerily quiet.
Like no music or anything. Like
Not right now, no.
it really feels dead in here. Um, guess I'll sit and wait and see if anybody else comes in. He basically just came, like officially came in just to sit and get up and eat while he goes on another job somewhere else. But realistically, he's here to get back into his lab.
Well, you can get one of the pizza packages that's offered. Like you can see the signs for that, which are, those are digital signs that have just been put up over top of where the old signs used to be that were, the letters that you put in one by one.
Yeah,
No, they that's gone now. It's like digital.
damn it. Do they have pictures of what each of the meal plans is?
You can get one slice of pizza, you can get two slices of pizza, three slices, or a whole pizza.
Nah, I'm just get a drink. I didn't trust these pizzas when when Adam was working here. Just order a drink, um, take a seat at one of the tables. Maybe see somebody that he knows.
Um, Max, what are you doing right now?
Max is casing the place like an urban explorer, trying to look through all the windows, the doors, maybe any extra security cameras, for a later expedition. If they do come in, they're already like with a little cassette recorder, taking an audio log describing how like desolate and soulless the place already looks after the corporate takeover, or however they want to call it. But he knows the truth, and the truth is we're solving that as we go. So
So
I mean, you can't give away the truth right away, otherwise, people click off the video,
exactly, we
right?
have to build suspense first.
well, you get someone walking in. I would say this person is pretty elderly, like 90 or so, and they just walk in and go to the counter and they order coffee, and the screen just blinks because it doesn't have that, and this person just keeps trying to order coffee. And I'm going to say in the kitchen, you just see like a boxy kind of machine with a screen on it, and it's trying to process this coffee, and it's not able to, so it's starting to spark. But outside, you don't see anything. You just see this person trying to. The people who are not in the kitchen just see some person trying to order coffee, and it's not working. But in the kitchen, you see this kind of boxy machine with an LCD that's sparking.
Max is going to approach the elderly person. Excuse me, sir. Do you know where you're at right now? And it like jams the recorder right into their face.
Um,
Well, yes,
Max,
this is Adam's Adventures.
so
I, I came for my coffee.
Is this place known for selling coffee? A kid's pizzeria?
I come to this counter every morning and I get my coffee.
How familiar are you with this counter?
Well, this isn't the same counter where I usually get my coffee. They changed it. These new people bought this place and they changed it up.
So this isn't the counter you used to order coffee
No,
from, sir.
no. Some new people bought this place and they changed it up. I've been coming here for 60 something years and getting my coffee. They're not giving me my coffee. I want my coffee.
The subject seems agitated over 60-year pizza coffee.
Yeah, I
Thank
want
you,
my
sir.
coffee. Can you go back there and see where it is?
I don't work
Coffee,
here. And
2 creamers, sugar, and one of the pink packets.
that seems kind of counterintuitive to have sugar and then a sugar substitute.
Well, you
Maybe you
see,
don't need your coffee.
no, you see, I told Sharon that I would eat healthier, so I've been using the pink packet. I want my coffee. I don't know what these people got going here, but I've been coming here all this time and getting coffee.
And is the screen just like completely just
It's
blue screened out?
flickering. It's asking for coffee is somehow outside of this screen's um outside of what it can do because it is confused and flickering.
So I'm not a technician. Again, I don't work here, but I can rub two brain cells together and infer that that's not happening, sir.
Well, where am I getting my coffee from?
I don't know, a gas station? A Dunkin's? Your house?
I want the coffee here. It's cheap. They always give it to me. Where's Angela? That's who she always brings me coffee with a smile. She's worked here all this time. She's not here.
I do know the answer to that. They did fire everyone, as far
Why
as
did they
I'm
fire
concerned.
her?
I'm not the hiring manager. I'm not HR. I'm just an investigator, sir.
Well, can you call her and tell her to get my coffee?
Sir, I don't know how to break this to you, but I think the employment they fired your coffee.
Right, Coffee. This guy's a little hard to deal with. So you might have to try to manipulate him to get him out of there.
Well, that's just diddly dandy great because as the flake, I can roll sharp instead of a charm to manipulate someone. So let me find a spot to throw these. All right, that is a 5, 9, 11.
Okay. So you know what? You told him to go to Dunkin's or the gas station or something.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll try that Dunkin' place. I don't think this coffee's going to match what I get here.
You know what? Actually, I can spot that. And like, they rifle through pockets and just palms of 5 to this old guy.
But thank you. You young people are so nice. What they say about you is not true at all. And then he'll just
What does
walk
that
out and
mean?
go to Dunkin'.
Wait. Hopefully they meant like generation and not me. Uh, and then I guess they also do the sanctioned look around and look into whatever chute that orders have come out of and meander their way into the kitchen.
You also see the machine freaking out over the coffee order. Like it's sparking. There's something going on there.
I'm no technician. Think we just smack this thing or something?
Mm, Wait, what are you doing here? Like, does the Spider-Man point directly at Jasper? It seems I found trespassers on the facility. Days after
I'm
being
an
released,
ex-employee gathering my belongings.
an ex-employee has come to gather their belongings. Little do they know that they are trespassing. Are you aware that you're trespassing?
No, I'm not trespassing.
Technically, I think maybe I could be considered trespassing in this particular space, but I did order food. So I'm allowed to like be inside the store.
An ex-employee and a disgruntled customer have invaded the kitchen area,
I'm
claiming
I'm,
their
I'm
uh,
not
uh,
disgruntled. I'm not
this
disgruntled.
gruntled customer has found their way into the kitchen. Have any words? Shocked by
And
my
I don't.
investigative.
Aurora is gonna kind of
I
like turn
I don't.
into their
I don't.
shoulder.
I don't think they're very gruntled.
Yeah, like Aurora's kind of turn their like mouth into their shoulder and like cover it up and be like, are we disgruntled? Are we gruntled? What's what's going on right now? You heard anything happening right now?
I mean, if you guys are here, you could help me with my investigation.
We were also
Is
investigating.
that something we want to do? Like help with the investigation?
If that means he'll stop accusing us of trespassing.
Was it?
I mean, it's already on record.
I'm sorry. I wasn't
But
talking to
then,
you, but no, actually, yes,
oh, sorry,
I was talking to you,
my bad.
Jasper. Thank you for answering my questions.
So this is going really, really smoothly for you all. So, from outside, you hear some voices. These are loud voices. They are, they sound either like corporate voices or somebody who's really terrible at making TikToks and they're obviously trying to sell something. And they're like, yeah, This is our newest property. We are going to change the signage. So we're gonna update it. This is really, really outdated. We're gonna come inside and they're coming leading the person people inside. See, these booths are, you know, mid-century. I don't know what you call them, but we're gonna rip them all out. We're gonna rip out these games. They're not really making very much money. And you can hear them from the kitchen because they are really loud and annoying as they talk about ripping everything out of here.
Oh no, not Marvel Pinball. I hope they leave that one behind. Kind of like that.
Get low. And if I possibly could read a bad situation.
Yes, please.
All right, another sharp roll. This time it is a 6. Oh, boo-hoo.
Well, when you fail rolls, you can mark experience.
I did.
But yeah, you're not getting anything with the 6.
All right. Well, they're diving under some machinery or a table and making themselves a very small. And then jutting out. It's just the peak of the recorder just to catch anything.
Jasper will mimic your hiding technique, except much less successfully under the sink. Their shoes are clearly sticking out though.
Um, yeah, I think Aurora's he's gonna just sort of duck behind like a column. Like when someone hides behind a tree, but you can see half of them. It's not very successful in the same way that Jasper and they're kind of muttering, like you can't quite make out what they're saying, but they're kind of like, oh, I'm not sure what we should do now. You gotta, why aren't you talking to me? Come on now, I need you.
So they do go back into the kitchen. You don't think they see you because they're just so busy talking about all the stuff they're doing and that done. And they're really congratulating each other over the kitchen. And they call it an automated ordering machine. And then they realize that it's not working and they're trying to figure out what happened to it. Like they are super confused. Um, one of them gets out their phone to call tech support. So do you want to all try to escape? Do you want to stay here while these people call tech support about this machine or what?
I'm not moving a hair. I feel like if I move, I will be immediately seen, to be honest. Jasper is a bumbling sort of person, so that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Uh, it's like a little bit smoother, but um, also very agitated. Like at this point, still kind of muttering to themselves, but trying to stay quiet. I don't think they're gonna move at all either.
Okay, so the machine sputters out sparks and they look kind of worried. One of them um tries to type something into the keypad and it's not working. So they open the machine and you see well, you can roll of course I forget what to roll even though I've done this a million times. But you are going to roll read a bad situation. Any of you can or all of you.
I will roll. That's
I,
a 4. I'm not reading anything. I don't know how to
That's
read.
another 6.
I,
So
I also roll. Clearly,
It's
my
fine.
compatriots have no idea what's happening.
It's
That is
fine.
read a bad situation. Oh,
Yes.
that is 10.
Oh, that's better than the other roles. Don't forget to
Yes.
mark experience for your
For my first roll, that was a disaster.
Okay, so a 10 you said. You have 3
Yeah.
questions.
Okay.
You can hold them if you don't think you want all of them right now.
Okay. And it would have probably been a good idea for me to pull these questions up.
Yes, I could
Mm,
sit them to you or I can read
Uh,
them out loud.
yeah, you can just read them out loud.
Okay. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims?
Okay. I definitely want to know best way out.
Okay.
I'll start there. Or do you want me to do all
No,
three
that's
of them?
fine. Best way out is to just go behind them, like, go on the out.
When their backs are turned.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're not the smartest. They think they're the smartest, but they're
Okay.
really, really not.
Okay. Then I th- I think next is what is it, was there a question that was like, what danger am I not seeing?
Are there
The
any dangers we haven't noticed?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes, that one.
the the machine is really dangerous. It's probably going to attack them.
Okay. Um and then uh can you read them out one more time?
What's my best way in? What
Mhm.
what's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? What's the best way to protect the victims?
Let's go with what's most vulnerable.
Okay. I'm going to say that this machine, it seems to be like a central machine, so it probably can cut power. It can maybe control something else. You just yeah, it's really dangerous. It's basically it um I don't know how to say it any better than this. You in danger.
You in danger, girl. Okay. uh yeah. So I think I have no idea how Aurora like does this, but like a series of like maybe like hand signals that they think somehow conveys the idea that we should run when their backs are turned. Watch out for that machine. Um, they do these hand signals to Max and Jasper.
I think Jasper understands.
Okay.
They'll
It's sort of
thumbs up.
charadesy. It's sort of charadesy, like, like back turned, run, run, and then like a machine, no, X. Um, and
Oh, go
go
ahead.
ahead, Max.
Oh, you got it.
Okay. And then like as soon as that happens, they turn their backs while they're fiddling with the insides of the machine, and Aurora takes off. I think the most direct way and like just vaulting over that counter that separates the rest of the restaurant from from the kitchen.
You notice the conveyor belt on that counter is going faster and faster, right? Oh,
Okay, okay, that's cool. That's another red flag. Um, yeah, they're still gonna try and just go over the top.
yeah, you're able to do that. Are the other two that were back there doing that too?
I actually want to use one of my flake moves, and
Yes.
while Aurora is clamoring out all stuff, like Max is going to make a ruckus by pretending to like flail out from under their hiding spot, uh, and being overly apologetic and stumbling and babbling and saying something about the restaurant and how much they used to love it as a kid. Um, and I would use often overlooked. When you act all crazy to avoid something, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, you're regarded as unthreatening and unimportant. Um, so that is my weird. And I took crazy eyes. That gives me a +1, so it's a +3. And that is I can count, that is a 10.
Right, that is great. A 10 does. I- I'm just looking at your sheet. Sorry.
Yeah. You you're regarded as unthreatening and unimportant on a 10 plus.
Okay. Okay, so they just I guess they just assume you're an employee, even though they fired everybody. So you're able to get out.
I am so sorry. I will be out of your hair. Excuse me. And it's just like doing the little noises of stammering and just practically like half crab walking out of the room. And is back in like the main floor.
You can hear them as you leave. They're like, "Did we fire that person?"
I was never employed, you assholes. It just skitters out.
Another one's like, "Call HR and get the paperwork done." So I'm sorry you got fired from a job that you didn't work at.
Kind of brutal, honestly. I at least had the job before I got fired. um, I suppose Jasper should also try to follow suit.
Yeah, you're probably able to get out of there since they're worried about firing the employee that just showed up.
Those jackasses.
And
Part of me feels like I should intervene and stop them firing. I have to look after myself now.
I will say, as Jasper, as you leave the kitchen and go over the counter, you hear screaming. I was muted. I said, "Yep." You hear screaming and you hear the machines going. So there's probably something bad going on back there that you've avoided.
Oh. Oh no. Uh. Uh. I, I will go back. Is everything okay? I
No,
feel like if someone's screaming, I'm not trespassing.
no,
Citizen.
the the people that were like getting ready to fire Max, the machine is hurting them. It's like attacking them.
Where is
Oh,
Alvin in all of this?
just getting ready to ask that.
It's so silly. in his chair. You watch Max go to the back and watch y'all come running from the back, all three of you, and he's just scratching his head. Okay,
Oh shit.
you get someone on the clock. And he gets up and heads towards the back.
Yeah, the machines are massacring these people. That the machine, it's attacking. It's clearly it doesn't like them. I don't know who does like them,
Exactly.
but the machine really doesn't.
Um,
Who the hell are those people?
they're the people that bought this place. I have to stop this, otherwise I'll never get my last paycheck.
Oh, I was just about to walk past these. Could be in their office.
I didn't think of that.
Are they dead yet, or are they still in the process of being killed? Like, can they be saved in any way?
Um,
Yeah,
you know, one
can I
of
try to protect? Can I try to protect them at this point, or is it too late?
so um, I'll say that one of them is kind of halfway still alive, I guess.
If that's the case, Max is going to look for a breaker box or, like some emergency switch.
I'm gonna try to pump lead into the machine. In the meantime.
Okay, Aurora will stand out of the way. He was considering possibly trying to do the hitting with some kind of tool or something, just like smashing at it. But if there's going to be bullets flying, then they will not want to be in the way of that.
I mean, I don't miss.
Sure.
You don't get up. You don't get it.
I mean, I'm
My
still
aim's good.
gonna stand over
Okay,
here
well,
though.
no, if you're shooting at it, you can roll to kick some ass, which is plus tough.
But okay.
And I want to say for everyone else, you're acting under, I believe this is acting under pressure if you're trying to help, because, this person is being attacked by a machine that that doesn't normally
Right.
happen.
Sure.
Uh, my cool is -1, so I'm going to spend a luck point.
Okay.
My cool is also -1, so I am too going to spend a luck point.
I'll roll.
I rolled a 10 on kicking some ass.
So on a
Um,
10, you get to choose an extra effect. You can gain advantage, which is +1, or give +1 to another hunter. You can inflict terrible harm, which is 1 harm, or you could suffer less harm, which is -1, or you can force them to where you want them.
I would like to force them where I want them to, like, knock them back off of the people
Okay, yeah, you're
to
able to,
separate the machine. The
yeah, when the shooting at it,
dirty,
it
filthy
kind of
capitalist.
pushes the machine back. So yeah, you help the capitalist.
I'm gonna still roll because I would like to actually just avoid all harm, um, instead of doing the change roll to 12. So we'll see if uh they are going to, let's see, they too have martial arts training. So they're gonna do some sort of uh jujitsu, kickboxing like series of moves toward this like onto this machine. And that is A 7. Just made it.
And is that when you use luck?
Yeah, so I use luck so I can
Okay.
avoid all harm.
Okay. So when you use luck for your playbook, your first encounter comes up. So
Oh, okay.
uh, tell us what your first encounter was as a searcher.
As a searcher, yes. Um, I think they were always a little bit of a searcher, thinking that there was, something more out there. And at some point, they found the something. They were out late at night riding their bicycle, and there was this lightning storm happening, and it really looked like they were about to get fried when this entity like intercepted and absorbed all of the electric energy, and then introduced themselves as Frill, and took Aurora on this little tour. I can show you the world of the galaxy. And Aurora was like, he was just amazed. He's out in space, just flying around with this entity, um, in a bubble, an oxygen bubble, so they can still breathe. But like, it actually looked like it was like a bubble, like you blow up. Um, and then the entity was like, I really want to protect you, um, forever and ever. I am an eternal creature. And I mean, who's not going to say yes to that? Aurora was like, sure, that sounds like fun. Aurora at this point is like a 17-year-old. So, sure, that sounds like fun is the answer to almost everything that anyone asks them. And that agreement, though, ended up being that now Aurora hosts Frill inside their consciousness, inside their body. He's sort of a bit of a mix between Dax, from DS9, from Star Trek DS9, and Venom, so from Marvel. So that's who he's been sort of talking into his shoulder to, and trying to pretend like he's being discreet about looking like he's talking to himself. It is, in fact, Frill inside his head.
So I'm going to say that with that 7, you happen to see the phone, and for somehow it switched to the screen where they are researching the species of buddy that you have, and trying to figure out how to monetize it.
Mm,
So you can look at that, but that's going to take you, you're going to have to buddy up to this person,
mhm, mhm.
or you can, just continue with what you're doing with what you're trying to solve. So what are you going to do? I'm giving you a
I
hard choice.
Yeah, I see that. I see that now, because of course Aurora is very curious about this machine that seems like it may be sentient. Um Frill is interested also. And Frill sometimes can be very hard to dissuade from doing stuff. But I I think at this point, Frill is interested but also very cautious, and Frill has vowed to protect Aurora. And this machine seems a bit dangerous, so they're gonna continue with trying to solve this mystery. And um, Jasper seems like the best uh, actual protector right now since Jasper has a gun.
And Max, were you going to use luck?
I did.
Okay. And what did you get, by the way, for your score?
Um, it says on a 10 plus, you do what you set out to do, and they were just going to shut the power off for the entire building.
Okay. Lovely. So, but when you spend a point of luck, pick an aspect of the current situation, the keeper will tell you what other conspiracy this aspect connects to.
The machines itself, then.
So, as you know, cut the power to the whole building, you remember a conspiracy about um a kind of a Skynet network? Not the actual Skynet that actually exists, or not the Terminator 2 Skynet, but a Skynet that connects all of the machines from a somewhere in space. And as you turn off the power, you can see the Skynet logo on the breaker thing, and you can see that there's a backup generator. I don't know, there's like a wire that says backup generator, Skynet sponsored. And you also see the logo of the company that bought out the Adams Adventures.
So they didn't shut off because of the backup
So
generators.
it shut off, but there's still like, I'm gonna say, LED lights that kind of light the place up, and they lead to the door, and there's a room, not a room, like in Jurassic Park when they have to go outside to another room to turn all the power back on. You can go into
Hmm.
that room and turn everything back on if there's a failure inside.
And
That's
then
where the backup
what's the
is.
logo for the new company?
It is it's a little robot. Just like the like the the wing things, robot thing. It's black and white, simple. They didn't pay anything for it
Gotcha.
because it was stock. If you blow it up, you probably see the watermark on it.
Then they're gonna just go back to the main part of the restaurant and hope that the machines are off
The
and
machines
something or
are
someone is alive and salvageable.
the machines do appear to be off. So you're all in a dark and empty children's kind of fun restaurant. What are you going to do?
What state are the corpos in now?
They are really bad off. They are trying to figure out how to get an ambulance. Like I said, they're not the smartest. They think they're very smart, but they're really, really not.
I think Alvin's in a state of mind of I did what I could for these people. If they die, that's on them. And he's gonna head like further into where his workshop used to be.
You're not going to help them call 911.
I mean, they have phones. Like it'll be
Um,
good.
I'll see about moving them like to the front of the restaurant, like to like where the booths are, so that when help arrives,
Yeah.
they're like accessible.
Um, Max will help
And I
Jasper
will.
get people moved out, first aid kits, at least call. grab someone's phone and put it on 911 and then like set it on speaker so they can at least have, sat
Yeah,
upright
yeah, they couldn't
and
figure out how to
communication.
call it. They were
They don't
worried
know the number to
because
911, of course.
they were also worried about the power outage. And then they do briefly wonder why you two aren't fired.
Uh oh,
But they
I am fired. Could I get my final paycheck? I know that was probably not a great time, but you know.
oh yeah, that's we need to go to finance for that. Do you know when the ambulance will be here?
Ask the 911 person. What do I look like? A GPS?
I don't know.
I mean, didn't you call 911? You seem pretty hurt.
Yeah, I don't. It's not saved.
You just, 911.
Don't worry, it's already on somebody's iPhone 16 Pro Max. I got it.
Thank goodness.
The- Aurora says to Jasper, they don't know how to call 911.
What can these people do, man?
I mean, wow, like these are people that fired you. That's
Yeah, it feels
messed up.
bad. I should at least find that check before I leave here. And I'm going to follow the direction that Alvin went because I assume that maybe the office is there somewhere.
Yeah, there's the office, and then further back there is where Alvin's workshop is. It's I want to say the workshop is just locked. It's like they haven't bothered fixing up the office or anything yet because it's really not their kind of aesthetic. But
They're
you
more the work remote type of people.
yeah, offsite.
Mhm.
But anybody going to the back rooms can roll investigate a mystery, please. If you I mean you don't have to, but probably a good idea.
I will. I want to know what the hell they changed in my workshop.
Oh, a 4. I have not observed
Have you
it.
leveled up yet?
No, I have not yet.
It feels like you must be pretty close though.
I rolled a 7. I think the question was, what happened? Oh, yeah, what happened here?
Okay, and you're going to your look at your workshop, correct?
Yeah.
They have really kind of rated your workshop. They've taken out a few things, but I don't think they were able to figure out just how you got the animatronics to work the way they did. But it looks like they were trying to get to the bottom of that. You are missing one of your favorites, though, unfortunately.
I'm a bitch. I was almost done with that one too. Like,
What'd they
like you
take?
didn't. It took the little one, man. Like you probably heard Alvin talk about the one that he was just working on. He called it Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy. These bastards.
Yeah, just that one in particular hurts.
Yeah. This whole thing hurts.
Did you find your paycheck?
Oh. They told me to go to finance. Who the fuck is finance?
I have never heard of a finance working.
I don't even think anyone works here.
You can investigate a mystery.
Again. I get another chance. Or not
Again?
again. Not again.
I tried to help you out.
Someday. Hey, you know what? As a last resort, I could still go back to that dumpster and fiddle in my locker. You know, if worse comes to worse, if I can't find my paycheck, I can at least come up with something today.
Does anybody else want to look?
I actually want to go back to the kitchen now that all of that is over.
Okay.
I
Is
mean,
anybody else checking out the office though?
there's
No?
power now, like we can see.
Not. I mean, there's the LED lights.
Okay. Um, yeah, I think Aurora's curious. Go back to the office and I think Aurora's he was looking around for information on this whole um this whole change of management. Like who bought them out, who is this company, uh where do they like what where do they originate from, like what city, or that kind of information, like papers like that.
Okay. What's the role?
Investigate
Yeah, it's
mystery.
investigative mystery. Sorry, I
Okay.
should have said that.
Oh, that's terrible. That's a 4.
Dang!
Okay, who is setting
All
all
right,
these
well,
Another
dice rolls?
four!
XP.
Okay, so let's.
They don't even know what papers look like.
I guess let's go to the
It's
kitchen
dark in
since,
here. I can't see nothing.
because yeah,
I
the
don't know.
office is. You know what? There's a sign you can see it now over the office. It just says 4.
It was destined. It was written in the stars.
Mm.
So yeah, since the office is a no go, let's go to the kitchen.
Yo, yeah. Under the LED lights, of course, Max is back to his hard-hitting narrations. I managed to take out the power. CEOs are injured. Blood everywhere. It has like what you call it. Of course, this is just like transcribe or whatever the audio thing on your phone, and turns on the flashlight to look around.
Okay, so some investigations are happening.
I'm curious, what state is that machine in now? Is it like damaged or is it just like dormant?
It's weirdly enough, it's still like occasionally has a spark shooting out of it. And you can see like the little door, it creaks a little bit, but otherwise it looks dormant. It's
Okay,
just
okay.
there's something still in there.
A
Cue
little
ominous
hamster
music.
that runs to make the gears turn. No. Alright.
So something in there, as in there's something inside of the machine itself, or are there body parts that are tracked from the business people?
Well, I mean, you'd probably have to really look at the machine to figure out what exactly is in it.
Cool. I'm going to investigate a mystery.
Yes.
That is another 10.
Oh, that's great. See, they needed your rolling back at the
Um,
office. Okay, so a 10, that is, isn't that
I can hold
3?
2.
2.
Yeah. And I'm going to use what is being concealed here and what sort of creature is it.
So what's being concealed here is that yes, this is a sentient machine that has I'm going to say there is that someone's not trapped in it, but it is using like um brain power somehow.
And then, what sort of creature is it?
It is um like a human robot hybrid thing.
Cool, cool, not freaky at
It's
all.
it's
Uh,
a Skynet. It's probably something Skynet or you know maybe something else mysterious.
how loose are the panels that make the machine, or what's the structure like? Is there anything that can be opened
Yes,
by hand?
yes. You
All
can
right, I put
open the
my hand on and
panels,
open it. Yeah.
and you can see like the workings of the machine. You can see the I want to say brain panel, but it's like a brain panel.
So, in the description of brain panel, is there like organic matter? Is there
No,
like an actual brain being kept, or
it's like a board, and it's got little wires in it, but the board is shaped like a brain.
okay, so there's not like actual gore going on
You don't.
beyond the blood of the. Okay.
No, sorry, there's no board. It's a family restaurant.
Cool, 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 cool. They're gonna stick their face inside the panel. Hello?
Can I watch over this? Gun at the ready in case this thing goes crazy again.
Um, let me make sure I'm giving you the right role here. Oh my goodness, where are you? No, that's not actual role here. Shoot. Um, I guess. Do you feel like you're under pressure at all?
I mean, I'm just asking a question. I feel like that
Okay,
might be manipulate someone, read a bad situation, another investigate a mystery.
I'm thinking read a bad situation.
All right. That is a. Oh, I can count. That is. Can I count? Shit. An 8.
Yes, you
There we
can.
go.
You got this.
Were the CEOs like getting to you?
Yeah, it's just in the air. It's the cologne
Ew.
or blood, the smell of fresh blood. But on a 7 to 9, hold 1.
Yeah.
And then. Mm, are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Um, yes, that brain panel probably wants to pick your brain. It wants to know what you're thinking. So, sticking your head in there might not be a good idea.
Well, shit, it's already in there. Consequences, please.
Uh, you can see a wire just kind of try to get, it's trying to poke your head. It's trying to like get,
And it's backing up and kind of swatting a little. Eh. Okay, that thing is sentient. I thought the brain was just like a really cheap motif. No, there's something neural thinking in there. It's
Y'all
still
good up there?
reactive despite the power. No. We need help.
Okay. And he'll come back up with his toolbox. What's going on with it?
It's thinking. And not
It's
in like the
weird.
AI thinking. It's like it tried to get into my brain hole.
so Alvin, you can see one of the wires just kind of snaking its way out of the box. Like it's hard to see, but you're familiar with machines and things, so you can, see the kind of shadowy wire trying to find someone.
Nope. And he'll close the like he'll turn to suits if they're still conscious. What the hell did y'all do?
What us?
Yes.
We just bought the place and we're upgrading it. Where's 911?
They're on their
They're
way.
on their way.
This wasn't here before. What is it doing here?
It's an upgrade. It's 2025. You should be up with the new tech.
This new tech just nearly killed you.
It's just a technical malfunction. We'll send some more corporates out here.
I should let these people die.
Are you still working here? We fired everybody.
No, I don't work here. Stop asking.
Call HR.
Okay, what do we do about this? Because I don't feel good about just leaving it here.
Well, hell, technically you shouldn't. You should sign an NDA to even see it.
You shut up. I'm not talking to you.
D D. Okay, I guess.
So I don't know
So
about you guys, but maybe, possibly, and I think as like Max curls his fingers inward, you see like a silver shimmer, and then pulls it tight for a garrote. I mean, we could do a little brain surgery
Hmm.
I'm game.
or a lobotomy.
I feel like that's
Cat's cradle
a
with the
tiny,
wire.
tiny bit extreme. And then Aurora is gonna be like, what do you think? What do you like to
Really?
themselves?
What do you think is the more extreme here? Extracting a robot hypermind or the robot hypermind? I
I
think
mean,
of the two extremes here.
Are you doctors? Can I think my buddy needs
yeah,
stitches.
that's exactly what we are. Well, actually, I'm a nurse. Max and Jasper are doctors. Jasper had to get like a second job here because doctors just like get paid so badly. Um, yeah, we're completely and totally uh qualified for this. And like um Aurora like pulls out like a respirator mask and is like, all right, let's get ready. Max, you ready? Jasper, you ready?
No,
Is
no,
this, is this
no,
the time
I'm
to
not getting
DIY
sued.
surgery?
I think
No.
I think I'm like trying to manipulate. And I haven't quite figured out yet if it's my compatriots or these other people. I guess it's like everyone in the room. I'm just trying to be like, hey, now we're qualified people and we're about to do a lobotomy.
Wait, are we doing surgery on the robot or on the people? I lost the plot.
I was trying to
Who do we
snap
think we'd
the
get more
brain
information
bot
from?
out of the machine. That was
Yeah,
my goal.
Yeah.
that's what
Okay,
I
that's
thought.
Okay,
good
Let's
okay.
move
too.
on.
That's I
Okay,
was
okay.
definitely thinking exactly that, Max. Yeah, I know we were thinking of doing a lobotomy on the humans, but we're gonna go with them and say that we were doing it on the
I
robot.
mean,
Okay.
I don't think a lobotomy would do anything to these people. I don't think anything would change.
Oh, Jenny, you're muted.
the injured corporate overlords that you all saved, they're thinking this is about them, that you're going to help. They're not thinking about the machine. Well, they are because it's, their technology and they don't want anybody spilling their corporate
Right.
property. But other
Right.
than that, they're thinking you're there to help them, especially since you saved them from the machine.
Sure.
If I
Yeah.
give this person stitches, will they shut up?
From everything you've learned about these people so far, do you think they ever shut up?
Oh, that's so fair. But it's not
Probably
worth.
not. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what do you do? Manipulate someone and see if we can shut them up for a little while.
Okay. Terrible. That's a 4.
Another four.
What
You know,
is.
since we keep getting fours, somebody should donate an amount that has fours in it,
In it.
or for Andrew. Yeah,
Help me out, dudes. Come on.
Ooh, how's an 8 on a manipulate?
it's a
That
lot better than a
rhymes.
four.
On an 8, they'll do it, but only if you do show that in it. You ask much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it. I will. I will give this person some stitches. I can do some DIY surgery. Not professional surgery, but
Okay.
if these people will
Are
chill
are they
for the next
gonna
30 minutes.
right, like even know what's professional surgery or not? Like if you say you're doing stitches, then they're probably gonna believe you.
True.
And what did you say you got again? I'm sorry.
An 8.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you give them the stitches and they'll be quiet. They're going to basically they're going to rest. They are going to get some glucose gel out of their bags or pockets or whatever, and they're just going to take a break while you after you stitch them up because
Thank God.
that's what you I'm
Rest
assuming that's what
after
you told them to
surgery,
do.
please.
Yeah, that's what you told them to do was to rest and recover, and this is how they recover.
Nap time.
If you want, they could
Yeah.
actually take a nap.
Please, it's like babysitting children.
Good.
Yeah.
Now that they've been quieted down, I think Alvin will put his toolbox on the table and start opening it to get his stuff out. Let's get inside this thing. He starts pulling tools out.
Okay. So, this is more tech than magic, but I'm going to use the magic roll for this because it seems like plus weird would work for, a sentient machine that you're trying to lobotomize.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I guess that is kind of magic, I guess.
That's an 8.
Okay, so with an 8, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. The keeper will decide what effect the glitch has.
Yeah.
On a 7 to 9, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. The keeper will decide what effect the glitch has. So what you want to lobotomize it, you said?
Yeah. I think the effect I'll choose is do one thing that's beyond human limitations because I'm doing something I don't usually do.
Yeah, you don't usually lobotomize. So when you make your animatronics, you kind of they're not lifelike, but they have life in them. They aren't like completely. you know, dead and still robotic things. They're friendly, people like them. So with this, you are basically cutting off anything that would make it alive, like life. You're doing the opposite of what you normally do, but it's not, there's not really an opposite that exists. So you creating this opposite effect.
Yeah. I
And
think I think
sorry.
the glitch I'll take is you take one harm, just probably try to fight back somehow
You can
for
do
the glitch, I guess.
yes, and I'm going to say that you need someone to hold back that one wire that keeps trying to get into your brains. So which one of you is going to hold the creepy wire?
I can.
Oh, there you
I don't
go.
know how to do.
Volunteer.
I
I
mean,
don't. I don't know how to do anything with
No,
robots.
go ahead.
I
okay,
Employee of the
fight
month,
things though. I
last
fight things.
employee.
yes, exactly. Go.
S- So
I'll
you're able
wrestle
to
this
grab this creepy
thing.
wire, and as the surgery is happening, it's trying so hard to get to your brain, and it's really like you get a little bit worried about it. But as the lobotomy finishes, we take a break.
Ba ba ba. Cliffhanger.
Okay, a few things. Are they working? Robots, aliens, Skynet. Okay, secret government conspiracy.
1 second.
Secret
Okay.
government, secret government, secret government.
We are back on the stream, by the way.
Oh, we are?
Hmm.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Mystery at Adam's Adventures, where, well, the mystery seems to be that the favorite place of many was taken over by a couple of corporate bros who, to put it nicely, don't quite understand everything that's going on. That was nice, right? Like, I could have been a lot meaner about it, I think.
It was a pretty polite way of, yeah.
Yeah, they're having a little trouble getting it. It's going to take them some time. Um, but also, there's a machine that wants your brain, and Jasper is holding on to the wire that's trying to get into our brains, or not our brains, but Jasper's right now. Jasper, can you face danger for me? Is it face danger?
Absolutely. Uh, is it?
I can't.
What am I looking
Wait,
for?
it might not be
Act,
face.
act
I
under
keep mixing
pressure?
systems
Protect
up.
someone?
Yes, act under pressure.
Okay, bet. That's
I'm
plus
sorry that I
4.
mixed that up.
6 plus
Can
5.
can I
And
help out here with like try like sort
that's a
of
12!
Oh, you got a
well, I
12.
guess we don't need
I'm
Wow.
okay! I'm so cool! Fighting this wire. Um,
Yeah,
is
so
that?
what do you want to do? You just get to pick whatever you want.
I'm gonna strangle this thing to death. I want this wire to weep. Bored.
Okay. So you're squeezing it, and it goes kind of limp, and it just like looks at you like it's looking for orders.
Take me to your leader.
Um,
Leader. I was just leader.
well, I
Talk
wasn't
about
expecting that.
technology? Alvin, give me some pointers here, okay?
I mean, could ask it to shut down.
Power down.
Okay, so take you. Are you going to the leader, powering down, or both?
Power down. I trust Mr. Ross. He's smarter than I am.
Okay, so the machine does power down, and the wire just kind of, yeah. But I mean, you can give it another order if you want, but the machine's powered down.
Yeah, like these people are its leader. He's pointing at a corporate
I'm your
boat.
leader now, bitch.
Speaking of those people, you don't see them anymore. You also don't see Max anymore.
The hell?
Did they did the 911 show up?
I,
You can investigate a mystery.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Max thought better of doing a lobotomy.
6, so that is not revealing. I'm a damn fool.
that's
I
a
got a
13 for
7.
me.
I got a 7.
Okay, so the six, yeah, I mean, you just wires laying there, so maybe something happened. The seven, um, you get one question. What is your question for a seven?
Um, hmm, I don't think any of these like actually pertain to Max. Well, I
Okay, well,
guess I
you can twist it to fit
I
what
guess
you need.
yeah, I'm gonna ask where did Max go? Like I don't care about the machine. I want to know where did Max
You
go?
see a black van driving away,
Oh,
and I want to say you can see like Max in the driver's seat.
oh, I guess they must have had like some other plans. Just saw Max driving away in a black van. Hmm.
I'm gonna choose to believe that Max is in that van alone.
Oh, you have a 13. You can ask anything you want.
For, for Elvin's own curiosity, did Max take the corporate balls?
Yes, and a piece of the machine.
Shit.
I'm sure they're hot on the trail of the next.
From what you understand about Max, yes, there appears to be a trail that's being followed.
Yeah, they seem like they are very single-minded when investigating and uh doing some kind of story. So I hope the things turn out good for them.
And Max is all right most of the time.
Yeah, Max seems like they can take care of themselves.
So, want to look for that paycheck?
That'd be great. I was looking in the office earlier, but I didn't have much luck.
And you could try to turn the power back on to the building since you've turned off the robot.
Oh, oh yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah, Elvin's gonna go over to the breaker and turn everything back on.
Yes.
Light. I'm gonna
Uh,
go looking on the big desk then. The boss's desk, presumably.
Yeah, investigate a mystery, but I'm gonna give you two chances for this just because um the lights are on, nobody's there.
Okay, so the
I
first one is a 5. An 8. Let's fucking go. Investigate mystery. What are the question options? Where did it go? Where did my paycheck go? Or yeah, that's what I want to ask.
Okay, I'm just checking to make sure you only get one question with an eight. Yeah, you get one. So your paycheck, your original last paycheck is in the drawer. It's in the drawer that's normally locked, but the drawer is not locked right now for some reason.
You know, give that handle a little jiggle.
Yeah, you can get it.
Let me
You can
in,
get
baby.
you can get in there, and all the last paychecks are in there.
Is my coworker Aaron Kingston last paycheck also?
Yes.
Yes. So I
He
can give
just
it to him.
he just kept them in a pile in his drawer.
Well, I mean, they're like filed.
Like like by name or whatever.
Yeah.
Can I just take them all?
I mean,
Otherwise,
there's
I don't think
nobody's.
anyone is gonna get their paycheck.
th-
Am I crazy for that? Am I stealing?
Not really.
I'm gonna take all of them then.
Well, I mean, you would have to be able to cash them all
Right, and
because
I will
they're written out
distribute
to
them to
people's
their rightful
names.
is the plan.
You know, it's not paycheck fraud. You're actually going to give the people
Yeah, I
their.
miss my coworkers.
You,
I don't have a job anymore. This is
The. Is anybody else going to roll investigate a mystery or anything?
I'm not sure if this is investigate a mystery, but uh Frill inside of Aurora's head is telling him that he should take a sample of that brain there. I don't know if they're like, what's in the kitchen, some tongs maybe, I guess, and like an empty container.
there should be a pizza cutter.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to pizza cut the brain, but if that's all that's available, then sure.
I'm
I
going to.
mean,
You could look.
Alvin,
Sorry, Alvin.
Alvin has a number of cutting implements.
Okay. Um, yeah, like an X-Acto knife maybe or something like that.
Okay.
And he'll pull out a knife. It's fairly sharp.
And uh yeah, Aurora will try to like saw off a piece of the brain, a little sample of the brain, and stick it in a container. Um, and
So,
and say to and say to Frill, okay, is that good enough? Like, really didn't want to do brain surgery. So I'm hoping you'll be satisfied with this sample.
I think that probably would make Frill happy, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Okay. What's
Like a
Alvin?
little burst of serotonin.
And it doesn't do anything because you've pretty much deactivated it.
Right, right.
Alvin, what are you up to?
I think before Alvin leaves, he's going to do two things. One, he's going to take an acetylene torch to the rest of his brain. He doesn't need these problems coming back. And the second thing he'll do is go around to all the animatronic machines in this building, and he's taking them with him. He's going to program every last one of them to follow him out of the building.
Yeah.
We can have a parade.
So, I'm going to say that the corporate takeover of Adam's Adventures, they've pulled out of the situation. They have given the restaurant back to Adam with a hefty check, and
Oh, that was
Adam's
nice of
done
them.
with it. He offers to sell it to Jasper for cheap.
I
You
can
could
get the
turn it
gang back
into a
together.
co-op.
get the gang back together.
Well, he found out that Jasper it distributed all the paychecks, and like Adam, he's Adam's done with this, especially after the way the corporate takeover went. They tried to rip him off, and then they took the restaurant and fired everybody when they said they wouldn't. He's done with it. And also, because you all are so wonderful, you all get a nice big Venmo payment from. Now, I came up with this. They're called Applied Experiences LLC, which is the corporation. They send you all a nice big fat Venmo payment for helping them with their emergency.
Very cool. Awesome.
There's even like some TikToks going around how they talk about this wonderful small restaurant and the people who saved their lives. And they like super exaggerate what happened. You
Where
think they
OSHA
were on
failed, we stepped in.
you
Right.
think they were on death's doorstep. And I think they got like 4 stitches each. But the videos made it seem like they were on death's doorstep and you all came in and rescued them and carried them out by hand and like stitched while bullets were flying.
Yeah. Max must have taken good care of them in that van.
Yeah, whatever they did. Max was on point.
And you know that Max got a bunch of money too from them, but they're really grateful that you gave them stitches and told them to take a nap.
That's me,
I think
Jasper Huang, MD.
Aurora decides to stay in town for a little bit and goes back and eats at Adam's Adventures like almost every day. Apparently Fro really appreciates the cheese pizza.
The actual Adam's Adventures food is, I mean, it's not the best, but it's good. It's filling.
Better
It's
than that slop
Mhm.
that robot gave
yeah.
you.
Right,
It's
right,
actual
right.
hot pizza. It's drinks poured. There's coffee available. The old person comes back
Absolutely.
and gets their coffee because they ate.
Aurora absolutely orders the coffee too. It's like, I want my coffee.
It's just average coffee.
The way this
It
person
would
was
have
talking
to
about the
be
coffee,
good.
his coffee better be the best damn coffee in the
Well,
world.
there's a group of
Coffee
there's
here
a group of
now.
super elderly people that are like nearing 100 that just love their coffee there. They have a group where they walk there, they get their coffee, they read a newspaper, like a paper newspaper, and then they walk back home. But they love it. That's their spot. Screaming kids are back. The bad drivers in the parking lot. It's all there again. You've all saved Adam's Adventures. Congratulations.
Thank
And
yous.
you saved a couple of corporate type people.
Awesome. I mean, not about the corporate type people, but about the Adam's Adventures.
And, it'd be really nice if you all could hit our friend Andrew's GoFundMe
Mm.
and help out a
Yes,
really nice person.
absolutely. Support someone directly.
Mhm.
Yes. I'd really love it if you did that. I'm sure everyone here would. So thank you for helping. And with that, we are going to do our outros because they've saved the day. And I mean, I have more adventures, but not tonight.
Yeah.
And um let's start with you, Ryan.
It's gonna Ryan or Sphinx. Either one's good. Pronounce he him. Uh, you usually find me lurking people's channels here and there. Sometimes I pop up in games every now and again. Um, Follow me on at Sphinx RL on Blue Sky. That's usually where I'm at.
Okay, next we will go to Lily.
Yep, I have been Lily playing Aurora. My pronouns are they, she, and you can find me on Blue Sky as Elise on Life. You can find me here as and on Discord as Lescribe. And I post on Instagram under Lily PHL, mostly my fiber arts stuff because I'm also very into crocheting garments. I have 3 podcasts that I'm part of as well that you can listen to me on. And that's Blurred on the Street, which is a podcast where we just talk about like Kiki spaces and being 3 Black women in those spaces and current events. There is Greetings from Stability, which is a horror anthology podcast. We use different systems, mostly indie, to tell the story of this one place called Stability in different times and different ages of its existence. And then there's Misfits of Space, which right now we're playing Scum and Villainy campaign. So we are out there flying around in space and probably saving some people too. We hope.
And Action.
Yeah, I'm Emily or Eggchan. You can find me as Eggchan. Those are the main places. Or you can find me playing TTRPGs on the online. I'm in a Masks campaign, which are both playing this week. Yeah, that's me.
I am Janie. I this week Thursday I am learning your Monster of the Week again on Singularity Roleplay, a game I call Spring, and I also just like to run games and play games at lots of random places because I have a problem, which is games, and I love it. And I'm going to say that I loved running this game on Apochromatic. I love being able to um, tell a story with all of you and letting you do what you wanted somewhat as you solve this mystery, and continue to watch this channel where we um, uplift voices and of PLC. And I am just saying good night, everybody.